What if an entire plane, carrying hundreds of people, simply ceased to exist? On a seemingly ordinary night, in the early hours of March 8, 2014, a routine flight was about to embark on a journey that would defy logic and haunt the world for over a decade. Malaysia Airlines Flight 370, a magnificent Boeing 777 carrying 139 souls, 127 passengers, and 12 crew, lifted off from Kuala Lumpur International Airport. Its destination, Beijing, China. For many on board, it was a trip home. For others, the start of an adventure. For everyone, it was supposed to be safe. A highly experienced pilot delivered his final calm words to Malaysian Air Traffic Control. "Good night, Malaysian 370. At 1:19 a.m. local time, as the plane approached the boundary between Malaysian and Vietnamese airspace, Captain 𝐬𝐻𝐻𝐬 Ahmad shot no distress call. No warning. No indication of trouble. Just gone. The world watched, initially with confusion, then with dawning horror, and the transponder, which sends out location signals, had been deliberately turned off or became unresponsive. At different times, British satellite company Inmarsat revealed that even after its main communication systems were off, the plane's satellite data unit continued to send automated handshake pings to one of their satellites. These pings, though not revealing precise location, indicated the plane was still flying and provided crucial distance estimations from the satellite. This wasn't an accident. This pointed to human intervention. The search dramatically shifted, moving thousands of miles from the original area into one of the most remote and unforgiving stretches of water on Earth. A coalition of nations deployed state-of-the-art vessels, submersibles, and aircraft, combing an area of the southern Indian Ocean larger than many countries. The challenges were immense: vast distances, extreme weather, and an ocean floor plunging to depths of over 20,000 feet. Someone on board was in control, and they didn't want the plane found. Without definitive proof, no theory can be absolutely confirmed. But investigators and aviation experts have focused on several key possibilities: the deliberate turning off of communications, the sharp control turns, and the controversial revelation that a similar flight path was found on his home flight simulator. All contributed to this grim hypothesis. However, there was no conclusive evidence of distress, no manifesto, and his family vehemently denies the possibility. It remains a deeply uncomfortable and unproven theory. Initial investigations scrutinized passengers with stolen passports, but found no credible links to terrorism. It's a chilling thought, implying a deliberate effort to make the plane disappear without a trace. But without the crucial black boxes, these remain speculative, testament to the human desire for an explanation, no matter how extraordinary. And where, oh where, is the main wreckage? A major hurdle for this theory? No group ever claimed responsibility, and no ransom demands were made, which is highly unusual for a hijacking. They are stuck in a unique limbo, unable to mourn properly, unable to find closure, forever haunted by the unknown fate of their loved ones. Their fight for renewed searches, armed with new data analysis and technological advancements, continues to this day. If you're as fascinated by the unexplained as we are, hit that subscribe button and join us on Incredible Mysteries for more journeys into the unknown. Leave a comment below. What other aviation mysteries do you think deserve a closer look? We're always seeking the next incredible mystery. For now, the sky and the deep ocean continue to hold their secrets. But the ocean guarded its secrets. But despite these vital lessons, the ultimate question remains unanswered. Here, something incapacitated the pilots and crew. Perhaps a rapid depressurization, and the plane simply flew on autopilot until it ran out of fuel. While plausible for a lack of distress calls, the manual disabling of communication systems prior to the final turn argues against this being a simple accident. How could a state-of-the-art aircraft, in an age of unprecedented connectivity and tracking, simply disappear? A piece of aircraft debris, a flaperon, part of a wing, washed ashore on Reunion Island, an active volcano island in the Indian Ocean. The deep-sea search, costing hundreds of millions of dollars, was eventually suspended in January 2017. A private no-find, no-fee search by Ocean Infinity in 2018 also yielded no results. The ocean had offered tantalizing clues but denied the ultimate answer. And then, silence! Just 2 minutes later, at 1:21 a.m., Flight 370 vanished from civilian air traffic control screens. It was logical. If a plane suffered an emergency, it would likely be close to its last known position. The plane had gone down in the southern Indian Ocean. But where was the rest of it? It had made a sharp, deliberate turn westward, crossing back over the Malay Peninsula and flying into the Strait of Malacca. At 2:22 a.m., it vanished from military radar coverage. The immediate response was frantic. An enormous international search operation was launched, initially focused on the South China Sea, along the expected flight path. But then came the first truly baffling revelation. Malaysian military radar data, initially unreleased, showed that MH370 hadn't just disappeared. More critically, investigators discovered that the plane's communication systems, the ACARS, which transmits technical data, yet there was one extraordinary lifeline. With meticulous and groundbreaking analysis of these signals, Inmarsat narrowed down the plane's possible trajectory to a vast, arc-shaped corridor deep in the southern Indian Ocean. What followed was the largest and most expensive search in aviation history. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. The world waited, families endured an agonizing limbo, clinging to a fading hope. 500 days after MH370 vanished, on July 29, 2015, a breakthrough. Forensic analysis confirmed it was indeed from Flight 370. This discovery, followed by subsequent pieces of debris washing ashore along the coast of East Africa, terrifyingly validated the Inmarsat data. Despite these crucial finds, the main wreckage, the fuselage, the engines, and most importantly, the flight recorders, the black boxes, remain elusive. The absence of the black boxes created a vacuum, quickly filled by speculation. The most widely discussed and often contentious theory points to pilot suicide, specifically by Captain Zahari Ahmad Shah. Another possibility is an unresponsive crew or hypoxia event. A hijacking was an early consideration. The intentional disabling of systems points strongly to human intervention. Some experts even propose a controlled ditching. This theory suggests the plane was intentionally glided into the ocean to minimize breakup upon impact, thereby concealing the main wreckage. Beyond these, countless other theories have emerged, from fire on board to cyber hijacks. Even more fantastical ideas. A decade has passed, but the core mysteries of Flight 370 persist. Why did it turn? Who was in control? What was the ultimate motive? For the families of the 239 souls on board, the absence of answers is an unbearable burden. The disappearance of MH370 undeniably changed aviation. It spurred advancements in real-time flight tracking and highlighted vulnerabilities in global air traffic surveillance. Flight 370 vanished, and with it, 139 lives and the answers to what truly happened on that fateful night. The story of MH370 is just one of the countless puzzles that challenge our understanding.